So welcome back to the Wasteland. This is my bloodied character, Demona. Well, on my Discord, I have opened up a new contest, so to speak. And it's not really a contest, not per se. It is and it isn't. But effectively what it is it's a photo contest. Because I have noticed as I've been playing this game that there are a lot of little interesting little odds and ends, and I've been playing this game for a long time that you can find, and sometimes those things get changed, and sometimes they get added to by the developers with patches that they add in, and it can be anything from um, events being added in, like this one here, for instance, to um, whole other modifications that are made to areas where they go through and they totally revamp an area and rework it. And so they may go through and they may add little odds and ends that, we don't necessarily see or notice immediately whenever those occur. Some of them are more obvious, for instance, like this, or what was done at Foundation or Crater or any of those kind of locations. Um, but the thing that I'm talking about is I think it's part of the reason why the developers put them in here is mainly just to be amusing. By the way, if you're wondering what gun that is, it's a bloody explosive lever action. Um, does a decent amount of damage, as you can tell. And because of this character's cards and abilities, she's like crazy, crazy, ridiculously capable. So the thing I'm trying to talk about is this stuff over here, like this. We have all seen these floating around the wasteland in different locations, and we have seen different little things the developers have put in. Like this one here is two little bears, and one of them has a hole in his bum, and the other one is sewing him up. See? It is both cute and heartwarming, and we have pictures of it all over the place. Um, there are things like that all over the place. There are things where skeletons were having like some kind of conversation or something like that before they died, and they all just kind of died there. I mean, there are literally things all over the wasteland where they have made little vignettes and scenes. Not necessarily this one, for instance. This is just kind of stupid, but the kind of stuff that can be kind of heartwarming or kind of make you get a little chuckle out of what's going on, that kind of thing. And so what I have done is I have set up a photo channel on my Discord for you guys to dump photos in. And what I would like to do is to have you take photos and place them in there and then give locations. And you can either give the location by having a photo of the location on a map like this, which can be kind of difficult to pull off in some cases, sometimes not so much. Or giving a description saying it's at the New Appalachian Central Train Yard and it is on this building here. And you can either add a photo of the building that it's attached to or give a verbal description to say where it is. I personally think that these kind of photos are the things that photo mode was kind of made for. I mean, don't get me wrong, making photos of yourself doing like these stupid poses, like the hey, come on this way, or any number of the other stupid poses that they gave us, like we'll just go with the Vault Boy pose. These are all fun and games, but like the actual stuff that one's going to be cool no matter what. Um, yeah. Anyway, so, but the idea is to take photos, share them around, have a good time, do your best, see what you can come up with. Everybody has their own subject that seems to show up a lot whenever they are playing games. Like for me, on my other account, the thing that seems to show up all the time is that little stand with the robot that's trying to sell lemonade. I seem to find him like on one of my characters in particular all the damn time. He just kind of is there. And another one is the like every once in a while I have an encounter with the Mothman. Actually, I have a lot of encounters with the Mothman, especially this week. But I mean, like real encounters with the Mothman, where you'll just have your house set up and you'll be, walking back trying to figure out, am I going to take a picture of this and submit it to a camp contest, or am I going to just, write it off as just being a house? And you'll be looking at it, thinking about it, and you'll hear him pop in the background somewhere. And another one I have is like the what is it? The alien guy, the Flatwoods monster. I have him showing up at like basically if you build anywhere where starberries spawn at, which is basically the entire forest region over here, um, and you can actually find the starberry bushes near where you're living at, you have a chance that the Flatwoods monster is going to show up at your camp. It increases it exponentially to have those things growing there, just so you know, if you're looking for those encounters. Um, I did do at the end of one of my camp review videos about the checkerboard that is in the scoreboard right now that everybody should be trying to get because it lets you display items that normally can't be displayed in ways that can't be displayed. And one of the things that you should think about is like there are these plates and there are the place settings from this place right up here at Bolton Green. If you can manage to save Bolton Green place settings whenever that event goes off in your storage box, they should still be there the next after the event is over. So you should be able to actually place them down on top of the checkerboard. At least you used to be able to. It might not be that way now. They might have actually fixed that, but hey, it's worth a shot, right? Anyway, um, so photo contest. There are no benefits to doing this other than it's just fun. It gets you more interaction on in general. I am thinking about making it so that, well, actually, I'm just going to say this. I will take the best photos from the photo contest from people that submit them to the Discord, and I will start using some of those as my uh, Wasteland camp review in the opening uh, things that people click on. So you'll see them there, and I'll give you credit for it there on the video whenever I use one of yours. Um, so it'll get you a little bit more interested and more goofing around and playing with some of the videos and looking at different things in the world a little differently. Um, I just thought of this today. It is not something I have 100% ironed out, but that's the best thing that I can come up with for a prize for it. I'm not going to go through and do a video reviewing all the photos that we get. Unless we get a ton of them, then I'll go ahead and do that. And that is not a hint to Solitaire to just flood my thing with pictures of teddy bears all over the place in weird predicaments. Although it's funny, I will admit that wholeheartedly that it is funny. But yeah. Anyway, have fun. This is just something new that I wanted to try out. See if anybody was interested in it. If you don't participate in it, and if you're not interested in it, I totally get it. But it's also something you can do where you don't have to submit a camp. Um, but you still get to be a little bit more involved in what I'm doing and with the stuff that you're watching. So if you like it, great. Submit, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have fun.